Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm Mick and we're doing our Scrapyard survival. Now once again our mission here is to build a spaceship and get off this planet basically. We landed in a car, we came down in a wreck, now we've got to build a spaceship and get off it. Now we're doing a small grid playthrough because there's no mining. This is Splitsy's Scrapyard challenge. There is no mining, there is no assemblers, so we'd have no need to go to a large grid. So we're just going to stick with small grid all the way through and see what sort of an abomination of a vehicle we can put together, and just sticking to small grid. Now last time we just found a Sakovski sky crane, and now we're going to figure out what we're going to do with it. So let's get back to where we were. Let's see what we've got. And sure, we can fix it up. I'm going to turn that into a habitable cockpit. It's 3 wide. I could fit a 2 wide seat in it and sneak past somehow. I could turn them into paneling on the outside, and I might be able to sneak in there. Well, we'll worry about that later. I've got to get some wheels onto this thing and a tow hitch. I did find, I guess, got a tier 3 grinder. Oh, that's pretty cool. I found a balance crane, and it had, well, basically a tier 3 grinder is all I got from that POI, so I didn't bother recording it because it was boring. Now, how am I going to put wheels on it? There we go. It's probably going to fall over the moment I try and jack that up. Oh, know your balance. Good. Right. Let's see if this gets destroyed by dragging along the ground. Okay, wheels are good. Grid unfriendly. Well. Take you off. I can probably take this thing off. Oh, that tier 3 grinder is so nice. Okay, you're done. Now I've got to get that rocket off there. So you're unfriendly. Hey buddy, you're mine now. Nope. What else we got? You're unhappy. Are you good? Nope. Still unfriendly. Automation. You're mine. You're broken. Gotta be mine now. Yep, that looks like mine now. Alley-oop. Nope. Up. Nope. You are the worst parkour person ever. There we go. Going. Get you going. Okay. You are off. Good. Okay, I think we're getting close to repaired. Now I'm going to have to jack this up and put a tow hitch there. And best way to do that would be, I'll probably go the old ball hitch. And now I shall need a rotor. Rat. Maybe a rot. Okay, you. Now, put the rotor onto there. To that I attach a vertical hinge. And another rotor. Now the vehicle should be able to roll side to side. It'll be okay. You'll go up and down. It should be okay. We should be able to turn left and right, and it should still be okay. Right. Now I just need to attach that onto here. Probably right there will do. Or maybe down lower. I might want to really tilt the thing backwards. Or I'm going to end up bottoming, nosediving this into the ground because my tow hitch is a long way behind my wheels. Could move my wheels back. So the tow hitch is above the rear bogie. This will do for now. What could possibly go wrong? So if I take you out of there, give me a... I'm going to leave them back again. Now I want to attach you onto there. Grab you, put the rotor part. Yep, you to there. I just ground it off. How could I not have the parts for it? Right. Now I get to get that onto there. Easy. I'll get it wrong though. So I want to jack you up by putting you onto there if I had the parts. If I raise you up, and oop, oop, there we go. Gonna hit the blades. We'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Ooh. That looks pretty good. Up a little bit higher. And back a little bit. Very good. That looks good. Now, can I attach? Here we go. Oof. It worked. We're hitched. Now, I'll need to switch you off. My torque down to 0. Braking torque is 0. That one should be fine. I can switch you No, not lock. Switch to toggle block off. No braking torque. I did do that one right, didn't I? I did lock it. Switch the block off. And you switch the block off. Torque 0. Right, so that should all be freewheeling now. I should be able to tow that. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to take that off. Oh, that's going to be pain. Yeah. Okay. Sakovski is attached. And we're ready to go again. Still don't know what to do with it, but I've now got it. Like a fish with a bicycle. Got it. Don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. Away we go. We turn. We can. Oh yeah. Now it has been a couple of days. I've been driving around. Not much has been happening. The update did drop for Space Engineers. A new patch came out and it did break our improvised engineering. So I've had to make little other ways to pick up blocks until it did get patched. But it's working again now, so we can go back to recording. As you can see, I've been driving around visiting the same POI a couple of times and picking up things by other means. But as I say, it's been a couple of days. I've given my computer time to figure out a new random number to put into these POI spawns, and it has. And we've come up with another helicopter. I mean, it's not the same helicopters. That's something. But yeah, it's another helicopter. Now this one does have a drivable seat. This is pretty cool, and it's 5 blocks wide, so 4 blocks. Sorry, 5 blocks internal, plus the side pieces there. But it is not built as a airtight block, so I probably can't use that as a spaceship cockpit, although that would be very cool. I mean, I suppose I could seal it up, but it's only 4 tall, so I couldn't fit a door in there, actually an airtight door. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that one. Well, I guess I can fix it up and put it on the truck. I really am going to have to sort out something. Driving with this is just terrible. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 containers. Ooh, 9 containers. So I probably could rearrange this vehicle. I figure if I jack it up, put bigger wheels on it, and like fit the containers underneath as a storage, that might be a way to do it. Get the containers out of the way. If I put containers three wide, that'll be 9. That means that it's going to be wider than the vehicle. I'm going to have to get more pieces there. But it's currently 7 wide. I'll have another block either side. I could flare out the guards, put monster wheels on it. Ooh, then the suspension's going to be sticking out even further, aren't they? Okay. Interesting. But I do think I've got to jack it up. I'll jack it up higher, get a lot of that crap off there. See what I can do. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be able to install some of these batteries properly. I've got a couple more of them. Did I? They're not mine. I'll have to claim them. I got that one. I didn't get that one. That's alright. I'll claim them. I shall put it all together somehow. I got a weapon controller, so I can build an automated solar panel. That should solve my power supplies. And I can still wonder what to do with that. And then just add my wondering to what am I going to do with this one too. But that is too cool to leave behind as well. Yeah. Well, I'll have to take ownership of this one and do some repairs on it. I say this one is probably not going to be the best for turning into a spaceship. But that one is probably too... Could I widen out the cockpit on that? Would that be vandalism to destroy that build? Could widen it out. Just cut it down the middle and expand it a little bit either side. That'll give me more space. Although that one's only 4 blocks high as well, so I won't be able to fit an airtight door in that one. Oh, or do I just claim this one and use it as a new cockpit on the front of that? I can put on top. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Energy low.
But yeah, I can't leave it behind. Alright, I just like helicopters, okay? They're very cool. How they ever invented them, I'll never know, because they are immensely complex. How they don't just fall apart. Those rotors must be under immense strain. They still seem to work. Quads are quite simple by comparison, but I guess back in the day of inventing the helicopters there, the engines didn't have the power-weight ratio quite required to stick 4 engines on, although the first helicopters they experimented with were quads. But so the engines didn't have enough power to run 4 engines to actually simplify it all, so they had to come back with invent a single rotor one with an immensely complicated yoke and control system on the top of it, which was even more unlikely than getting a quad to work.
Energy critical.
But they made it work, so good on them. Right, so I need to figure out something I'm going to do with this one. Wow. There we go. I think that is mostly fixed up. I think I've taken control of most of the stuff. Incomplete. Top rotor. Ah, yeah, top rotor. And that one's broken. Yep. I just got to get the top rotor and then she's all mine. I can get up there. Yeet. Top rotor part. Maybe not. Anyway, now this thing, I've got to do something with this. I've been fixing that sort of so I can not have to think about what I'm going to do with this. I think jacking it up, putting the cargo containers underneath is what I'm going to have to do. If I put my cargo containers in 3 wide, that's going to be really wide. If I put it in 2 wide, I don't have a central symmetry to put one of these on. I don't have any way of connecting it up to a central symmetry if I put it in as 2 wide. Well, I can just, of course, it'll be an even symmetry of 2 if I do it too wide, but I can just put a spacer block in between them. And to connect those 2 banks together, I'm going to have to put in some connectors, some large connectors, and then just chuck everything on top of that so I can jack the whole thing up. But then if I do that, it'll only be 3 by 3 plus a central spacer, which will just make it as wide as it currently is now. But if I put big suspension on it, it's going to be really monsterized. I think that might be my best bet. I mean, I'm going to have to vandalise some of this beautiful work. And... or can I trailer it? If I put that on a trailer, it'll be the trailer that'll be towing that. If I build a big prime mover with that on it, then I'll have a big fuel tank. And the fuel tank will be able to charge my batteries. Just have a big prime mover with a trailer on it. I'll want the weight in the prime mover. I have heavy gases, so that will weigh stuff. I have a large cargo container. I might be able to put that on there as well. Put all the small cargo containers underneath it. So I did have 9, I think I said. So 9 of them. I've got 2 rows. Like I'll put 4 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus the spacer. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much the full length of that. I need to put a trailer hitch on the back. Yeah, I can do that. That'll work. I'm going to have to now cut this in half again, turn that into a trailer, which it already was, and turn that into a prime mover, and monsterize it, jack it up, and put the containers underneath. Oh, shit. Sure. Do I want to put a large cargo container onto that? By the time I monsterize and put on a 3rd wheel, or a 5th wheel, a turntable for the trailer. Oof. If I put on a turntable for a trailer, I might want a central row of containers here so as I can... Oh, I'm going around in circles, aren't I? I really want to go 3 by 3. 3 rows wide of containers. Going to make this look like a bit of monster. I'll have to cut this down the middle and widen that out a bit too. Procrastinate. I think I'm going to have to widen it. Cut that down the middle. I shall push it maybe 2 blocks wider. Monster flare out the wheels on it, wheel arches. Try and keep the character as much as possible. I could put 3 rows of cargo containers under it. Monster it with large wheels, put a turntable on the back. Maybe have a single axle, dual axle. So yeah, we'll do it that way. Oh, what am I getting myself into here? All right. How am I going to handle these pieces? I'm going to have to cut it into pieces. Maybe I want to find some flat ground first. A little bit flatter up there. Wait there, helicopter. I'll be back. Yeah. See how my camera blips around as I move around this stuff. Really annoying. And let's take you up to slightly flatter ground. And yeah, I'll tell myself that that's flatter. And we're going to monsterize this truck. Now, here's time to cut vehicles in half again. Yep, come on. There we go. Alright, let's cut it in half again. There we go. We'll detach. There we go. Got it. Okay, you have been freed. I'm going to have to cut you in half and widen you out, but you have to take all that stuff off the back. Right. I've made that easy for myself, haven't I? Okay. Yep, down. Put them down. Right, you're not meant to be there. There's no way around it. I've just got to pull that stuff off, don't I? Well, awesome. I can remember how it all goes. I'll just take it all in one piece, couldn't I? Now, can I lift that? I can. Right, so you're off. Yep. Now I guess I can just finish cutting this thing right up the middle. Now I'm going to have to hold this and move it apart. So I'm going to held together by the engine block. I'm going to have to put I don't know, put a piston on it, anchor it to the ground. I'm going to have to put another piston on it and push it apart. This could be bad. Oh well, anyway, let's give it a go. Now, right, if I put you there, I should now be able to put another piston on. If I put you there. Put on a piston there, magnetic plate onto that one, there, I hope that doesn't clang out. I should be able to join these two pieces together. Like that. Now I should be able to take the engine out. Don't explode. And there we go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Get out of there. Nope. I can't pick up an engine block. Right, now you get out of there. You're clanging the thing to pieces. Yeah, sure, that's what's clanging it to pieces. Now, I should be able to say... widen out. Oh, is that going to have enough reach on it? Yeah, plenty. Yep. Right, so I now have to put in the block that I removed. And 2 more. Okay. Weld pads might be handy. 2, 8, 9, and you. Okay. You. And quickly get rid of that. Okay, vehicle widened. Oops. Oh. Yeah, really whoops. Well, it's kind of keeping with what the theme of the old one was. We haven't sort of totally destroyed it.
Energy low.
Proportions are probably ruined, but it's sort of there. Whoa, that's a bit unhealthy. Okay, its proportions look absolutely stupid from the top. It's as wide as it is long now. So yeah, I think it definitely's got to have bigger wheels now and a longer wheelbase. But that's what we're going to do anyway, so that's okay. Cockpit is pretty much back in order. I need to lengthen it so it doesn't look quite so ridiculous. Okay, let's do that. And put larger wheels on it, so that's probably something we've got to do too. First up, do I want to put big wheels on there? And grab 3. Maybe not. Oh, if I move them in one, they might work. Oh, this is going to be ridiculous. I kind of both really do and really don't want to do that. Maybe I should put the containers on there first. Right, so our containers going to be 1, 2, 3 high. And if I give, okay, 1, 2, 3 wide, that's going to be the space consumed by the containers. I'm going to have to put the wheels on the outside of that. Plate, okay, fine. So, assuming I give them some actual armour on the bottom of those crates to try and protect them a little bit. I put big wheels on there. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's all my cargo containers and the connectors. I put large wheels on them. They're going to have to go here. If I want to space them in, they're going to have to go underneath that. So, on, where are you? Give me that piston. Here you are. So if I'm putting them underneath that, the wheels are going there. That is the big ones. Well, that certainly is a monster truck. It's kind of cool and stupid at the same time. Alright, so where do the other set of wheels have to go? I suppose if we put the containers back a bit further, I could raise them up in front of the containers. And it's not quite as stupid. It means the rear wheels would have to come down to here. And then we'd have to have enough spacing in between them of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put the next set of wheels on there. No. Right. One, 2, 3. Well, it's certainly monsterized. They give me room to put that onto here and still put the turntable on the back. The turntable won't be able to be cargo connected. Is that an issue? Actually, I've got to move it back another 2 if I'm going to fit those wheels in. Okay, so we're happy with the front wheel there. That'll probably do it. I'm happy with that. Right, so I've got to move the rear wheels back by 2. And You go to there. Which is less ridiculous. I won't say not ridiculous. Is, well, let's... that is not centre line, so I do have enough space. Okay, so I guess I just start fitting in cargo containers now. Sure. I need to get up there and recharge my power.
Energy critical.
Energy critical. I've got power in the helicopter. Oh no, I need the connectors now, don't I? Oh, and I'll need some sort of way of accessing them. Maybe if I put the connectors in the middle here, and I can put a cargo access point there. Which means I've got to pull these off now. I really need to pull that one out. Right. You can go onto there. Then I can put on the connector there to access my cargo. Fits into that old wheel well nicely. Totally planned, sure. Come out of there. I shall need... put on... another one of them. And another one of them on that side. And just a skinny connector in the middle to connect them. 5. Oop, you. That is just a conveyor frame. Nice. So, 4, you. Yeah, that has kind of grown. That's definitely bigger. Well, keep it going. Up to there. And there's my cargo containers. Well, 8 of them. I've still got one left. But that one's not going to fit in quite so neatly. This one? No, I've got 2 left. Oh, shit. That means I can put another roll on there. And extend it, monsterize it a bit further. Oh, means it'll be long. I kind of do want to. It'll only be 3 blocks longer. I mean, what's three blocks longer than ridiculous already? It's just going to be a ridiculous-er. Yeah, all right. Let's move you out of the way. And add a couple more on there. Sure, why not? Now. Yep, ridiculous. Go to the chopper. Now, I am going to need a hitch for that. I want a turntable. If I put a turntable, it should be ideally right in between those wheels, but I might put it on the right on the back. I put you down to there. With pipes are going all directions, that's all right. Put you onto there. Now that'll allow me to dribble a little bit more. And then put the rotor on top of that. Right. How much difference is that going to make in the grand scheme of things? Probably nothing. But let it be known I had it here. I probably could have reached that from up on there, couldn't I? Huh, yep. Okay. Right. That should allow me to not lock up the rotor. Oh. Hey, I can get into the car. We're good. Yep, that's ridiculous. Well, we did want to monster truck it, and yeah, I think we can tick that box. Now, the render distance on those containers is a little bit short. I may have to repaint them. Yep, I think that's gone to ridiculous. I don't know how much I've kept in faith with the original one, but yep. Okay. Well, it's not really conveyed up, but you know. What are you going to do about it, huh? Oh, nope. Oh, nope. We're up way too high. Now if we let down our suspension, we're linked. We have a trailer. Oh, yes! I want solar power. My battery, well, my batteries aren't charging very well at the moment because they're kind of here and one over here. But my small batteries, I need a ladder. My small batteries, tell me on there. I have, well, 7 days, 8 days, right. Okay, so we're charging faster than we're using. I do have a controller, a weapon controller. I had a weapon controller. There it is. I can make a solar tracker. I could put it up there. Doesn't take much space, so oh yeah, what the hell? Let's do it. Is that mine? That is mine. I can just yeah, just go away, magnetic plate. I put one on there. So if I put down a rotor, H, just a small one will do. And I put down a hinge, 9, small one again. Nope. 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 There we go. You're on. There we go. You're on. You are the solar camera. Oop. Excellent. Now, say, control panel, custom turret controller. You have there, camera is the solar camera, and we say always aim at sun. Whoop. And we are aiming at the sun. Maybe we'll slow it down a crap load. Right. We have maximum solar power coming in. Do we not have inertial tensors anymore? That sounds dangerous. We have monsterized the truck. I need the greeble. I have put in my solar tracking. I need to put all that crap back on the truck now, reconnect that chopper, and still figure out what I'm going to do with that one. But I'll greeble that in between episodes and we'll pick up here again once we're done. I don't know if I kept with the theme of this. I kind of think I have. But I'm just saying that as an excuse, really. I'll greeble in between episodes and I'll show you what I've come up with next time. I've really got to put in some more support in between them, absolutely. Anyway, that's about it for today. So until next time, happy building. See ya.